So the next segment we have, Lynn, to help people, laugh a little bit, is called the Idiot of the Week. And I'm going to share my screen here. This is always uplifting to know that certain people exist.
I always take comfort in knowing somebody is much more stupider than I am.
Oh, go ahead and let that in here, Stefan, from the backstage.
Yep. Yes, sir.
So here we have the representative, Louis Gohmert, who just tested positive for COVID-19, tells a reporter he blames wearing a mask for his result. I can't help but think that if I hadn't been wearing a mask so much for the last 10 days or so, I really wonder if I would have gotten it.
Yeah.
I think that's how I've listened to him. It's kind of an exaggeration of his real voice, to tell you the truth. He's got one of those voices where you're like, wow, can you go tell Foghorn that it's his turn?
Right.
So.
Oh, I'll say it. I'm a chicken, not a rooster.
But I got COVID-19 because I wore a mask. And I kept letting people put their fingers in the tops of it for fun. I mean, what was he doing?
Right. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I think whenever, you hear any of these things like this and they say things like this, like, it's just so counterintuitive. I'm just like, who let you out this morning, and do you not hear yourself? Like, do you not hear like what you're saying? I don't know, like that it doesn't add up.
Yeah,
I guess Dana's saying that my impression was accurate. So
yes. Dana Jocks in the house.
Oh yes. No, yeah,
I aim to please.
That's kind of, even in the photo, he's not even wearing a mask. Like, how is he going to promote protect yourself, anything? And even in the photo or video, he's not even wearing one.
Right.
Yeah.
It's extremely tragic. Herman Cain, who ran for Republican, the presidential nominee, passed away today. And some people think it's because he, tried to attend the Trump rally.
Oh my
God! Without a mask.
Well, what William Davis said is the twit is probably wondering why Herman Cain isn't taking his calls.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Great one, Willem.
Mm-hmm.
I said Willem instead of William, but yeah. Yeah, it is kind of sad that anybody passes away from this, but it's also kind of, well, you went to some place that scientists told you weren't safe, and you said, well, I don't think the scientists know what they're talking about with all their book learning and stuff, so I'm going to go over there. All them book learning scientists.
Here's my conspiracy. So when they announced Mr. McCain's death, they basically said that he actually got the virus at Trump's rally.
Right.
Why would they go ahead and automatically pinpoint that Trump's rally did it? I'm thinking they're going to sue Trump for failure to provide safety protocols, because that was when he made the announcement. They made sure to say, hey, he definitely got it here. He did not get it anywhere else. He got it here, and now he's dead. And, well, one thing that did throw me off was people were like, well, he died from cancer. He had cancer. That's how he died. I'm like, no! His website is clearly stating he died from COVID. Where did you get cancer? I mean, he had it, but his own people are saying he died from COVID. Why are you going back to cancer?
And what was interesting was when he turned up having COVID-19, they immediately, when he came up positive, it was immediately tied to having gone to that Oklahoma rally. So, that's been a line of cause since the beginning,
Wow, that's crazy.
They released it directly in a statement, so I feel like at some point they're going to end up suing either Trump or any of the organizers for the rally and say, hey, you failed to do what you needed to do. Pay up. I don't know. That to me was like, hey, you fucked up. It's not me. You fucked up. But it was funny though. They did release a picture when he was at the rally, and I think there was just like 5 black people in that area, and then everyone else was white. I was like, oh, okay, I could totally see that.
Trump tweeted about the loss today. Trump tweeted about Herman Cain and has not paid respect to John Lewis. So it's a very, 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 very interesting moment. But he tweeted that this was a great human being. He tweeted that Herman Cain was a voice for freedom.
I don't know. I don't know if I wonder. Did somebody write that for him? Can he actually spell? And then another thing that comes to my head is something that I read that he actually, if what I read is accurate, and the site is pretty damn accurate, that he does 200 tweets a day. What the fuck is he doing?
He's basically a social media what's the nice word
Whore?
for
He's
it?
a social
Yeah,
media
whore.
whore?
Yeah, that's the nice word.
He's a whore.
Don't even tweet that much.
Right.
Kardashians don't even tweet as much. How?
Yeah, I mean he's
How?
basically his day is when he goes to bed at night. He's still tweeting with his hands. He just has his eyes closed, and then he wakes up, maybe does his morning shit and brushes his teeth and types at the same time on his phone. Maybe every little thing he's doing, in a secret meeting to protect the United States, he's not even paying attention on his phone.
He's like,
He's
yeah,
combing his
nuke attack.
toupee. He's combing his toupee and tweeting at the same time.
And
While
then
they
also getting his Just for Men in there.
and then while they spray his body with the orange tan, he's probably typing into his phone.
I love my hair.
So yeah. Well, it happens sometimes, silly stuff, but what are you gonna do?